Breaking news. Simon Ekpa has submitted a letter to the president of Finland informing him of declaration of BiAFRA on 2nd of December 2024. And this is a question to you. Do you think that this declaration will come to pass and that BiAFRA will be achieved on that date of 2nd December 2024?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think Simon Ekpa's first thing is that when you say if it will come to pass, I think that to me is a tentative statement. And which Simon Ekpa himself said he is coming to restore the Biafran declaration. Ojukwu has already declared the Biafra, so he said he's coming to restore it. Yes. That was what I said. So even by reaching out to the president of Finland, I think that is the right step in the right direction, because you cannot declare a nation in a foreign land. So you must reach out to the host community to inform them about your intentions or what to do. But the question of the day is that the Nigerian government are now becoming so jittery of the declaration. I think for them, this is something they could have stopped a very long time ago. After the Civil War, times and conditions were reached, but the Nigerian government reach out to that times and agreement. The 3 arrows that was the peace agreement that was reached in Aburi, in Ghana, Nigerian government till today did not obey it. So for the likes of Simon Ekpa reaching out to the Finnish government, it shows that these guys are ready to take out the people out of this contraption called Nigeria. See, truth be told, everybody, an average Nigerian is tired of this contraption called Nigeria. The only people enjoying this country are the political elite. Name it, either from the Yoruba tribe or from the Hausa tribe or from any other tribe. There is no common man on the street who is happy with this one Nigeria. And then let's not forget that see, for a region, a country who has attained 62 years of age, yes, and still things are not working well, don't you think it is high time the country splits into regions so that every region can take over, so that every region can go their separate ways, so that you will know who are those not giving primary attention to your region, and who are those who are not making your region grow. Today now, if the Yorubas goes and the Hausa pathways and the Igbo pathways, everybody can live well on their own. The Igbos will live well without depending on Nigeria. The Hausas too will live well. Yes. In the Second Republic, every region had what they were fending. Sorry, every region had what had their own resources to fend for our people. Yes. But not until this amalgamation and then coming together of Nigeria, that is when everybody started dipping their eyes into the oil. And Kanu has said it all over time that one Nigeria would never work. A country whereby the other tribe has been heavily marginalized. So how can such a country work? A country that sees an Igbo man as an errand boy. A country that believes that an Igbo man will never sit and pilot the affairs of the country. And that is why we see that Ojukwu initiated the war. But Nigeria did not learn lesson after the Civil War. That what led Ojukwu to the Civil War is still the same thing happening now. But Simon Ekpa and likes of nnamdikanu are not championing, are not fighting this war the way Ojukwu fought this war. They are taking this issue of Biafra restoration globally, in the sense that they are reaching out to the nations and to the country that matters. Dialoguing. You know, Ojukwu then fought war.
Yes.
But Simon Ekpa and Madam Kanu are not fighting war. They are reaching out, higher in lobbies, reaching out to the UK, sorry, to the US government and some other countries who are very passionate about the struggle. The question is Finnish government in support of it? If Finnish government is not in support of Biafra, Finnish government would have repatriated Simon Ekpa a very long time ago. And let us forget that the Nigerian government countless times have reached out to the Finnish government to repatriate Simon Ekpa. But the Finnish government has instead that this man is our man. This man has not done anything contrary to what will make us repatriate him, and we are in support of him. So I think for me it is the right direction for Simon Ekpa to have met with the president of Finland to discuss the December 2 declaration. And let's not forget that he's doing it for people. He's doing it for over 30 million people in the East. Because you have a man, it takes a man to liberate our people from bondage and slavery. Just like how Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt and out of Egypt and out of wilderness. That is how Simon Ekpa is leading his people out of the failed contraction called Nigeria. Just like what my friend has told me behind the camera, that Nigeria will never work. No matter the passion, no matter the economic policy you like to bring everyone ahead, Nigeria is a failed state and it will always remain a failed state. A failed state in the center. When the government have begin to use hunger to weaponize the people.
What do you think? Because we must not how do I put it? As of now, we cannot say they are giving up. What is that the government should do to at least give the people a sign of hope? I mean, ordinary Nigerians that maybe there's a light every tunnel.
I have given up. When he said, where are you? I have not given up. For me, I have given up. Because I have given up in the sense that something that tends to be good, you start to know, you begin to see progress.
Yes.
But now, as I'm speaking to you now, there is no progress in Nigeria. You saw throughout last week, our national grid was just collapsing. Now, look at the economic situation of Nigeria. How many Nigerians can benefit? Less than a month to the festive season now. Nigerians are looking for whereabouts. How many Nigerians would can purchase a bag of rice?
You are right.
It's less than a month. Even water bag now. Things are on a very high side. And now, you cannot manage this country. Then break up the country. That is the only way.
How about we go to general system of government? I'm talking about true federalism, whereby every region is able to manage their resources.
True federalism is still the same thing. You still take money to the center.
You know, you take percentage. Then I don't know what they did it and the regions were working.
You take our to the center.
Yes.
That too will be a welcome development. Yes. But the question is that will those looters in the house give consent to it? Because this man in the house knows the implication that tomorrow, if the Nigerians return back to just system government, there will be no upper and lower chamber. You only have a prime minister that oversees your region, and then that prime minister takes percentage to the center. So in your region, let's say in southeast, let's say in southwest now, you have Ogun. We only have one lawmaker that will represent Ogun State. This one a state. So that is how it works. But that too will not give, even those in the center will become weak. You know the implication. Even the center itself will not give consent to it because these men are bent on destroying the nation. And that is why we will continue to have more agitators. As I said, tomorrow too, some just like yesterday, a group of terrorists has just been.
Yes, Lukarawas, because this is a very better development. Lukarawas has emerged in the northwest again. And they've been collecting ransom, they will call it all this Islam something, zakat, and they've been collecting zakat from people. What is the way forward again for a nation that is still gasping under Boko Haram, under Band, under Fulani Herdsmen, and another new terrorist group as Africa?
Just like what I've said, the simple arithmetic is that everybody should go their separate way. Because Mr. Biliwa, Nigeria is since 1960 that we got independence. Can you beat your chest? Can I beat my chest and say this sector of the economy is working? Let them come and tell us that this sector is working fine. Are there the constant power supply? Look at the country. Everybody is using generator. So you see, we will continue to have plenty agitators. Time is coming. See, what you are seeing now is just child's play between Kano and so on the go. A time is coming. Everybody on the street will continue to agitate and say, we want to leave Nigeria. Because
I must ask you this question. If you say you want to leave Nigeria, okay, let me give you an example. You want to leave Nigeria. Is it not the same? Okay, for example, you leave Nigeria and you follow your people. But Nigeria, the same Nigerian spirit, the same Nigerian man is still going to be the leader of that place. Don't you think that we should work on ourselves instead of talking about division?
Mr. Biliwa, I believe one thing you said true, which is right, is working on ourselves. But the truth of the matter is that even ourselves, we are corrupt. But the high part of it is that when every religion goes a separate way, you know who to hold accountable. You can walk up to whosoever and tell him, Oga, you are failing us. So that the country will not be in a smaller unit. Because this one that we have president overseeing everywhere, there will never be check and balance. There will always be a lacuna for him to fill with. So at this point, to just round up, what I would say is that every religion should go their separate way. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian. Simon Ekpa get people that are lobbying for BiAFRA, and it is a plus. The way Simon Ekpa is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that BiAFRA is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction.
Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonepa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of BiAFRA in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonepa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about this?
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonepa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. I know it too. And every normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Man, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take Nobody can change that factor. What NFI did, or else that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Ango Ambulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Others Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Others Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027 Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now now if the average Northern person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. Yeah, there are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will also catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.